An anti-gun state senator has officially resigned following a conviction for felony burglary and possession of burglary tools, potentially ending the Democrats' control of the Minnesota chamber. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is part of the continued saga of Nicole Mitchell's break-in at her stepmom's house at 4 a.m. one day and claiming she was rooting around in the basement with a dampened flashlight and a backpack full of her stepmother's stuff in order to do a wellness check. We have body cam footage of that now, by the way, which I will show you today. For anyone not familiar with the case, I will do a quick review of the facts, but first, this video is brought to you with the help of Blackout Coffee Company. Blackout has been supporting this channel for a long time and has been supporting your rights for even longer. They have amazing smooth coffee, tea, and hot chocolate, and have even added instant coffee to their lineup recently. And normally I don't like instant, but I like theirs. It's really good. They also have dedicated partner roasts that raise money for GOA, FBC, and even the Second Amendment Foundation. So to get a cup of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate that you can be proud of and help out the channel, go to blackoutcoffee.com/LibertyDoll, and as a bonus, if you haven't used it yet, you can use code LibertyDoll for a one-time 20% discount. So, Senator Nicole Mitchell of Minnesota is a proponent of gun control and a big legislative ally of Moms Demand Action. She has pushed red flag laws and storage mandates as just a couple of examples, and it kind of makes sense that she would want to make life easier for criminals, considering that in April of last year, Detroit Lakes police got a call from her stepmother around 4:45 a.m. saying someone had broken into the home. When cops showed up, they found Mitchell in the basement wearing solid black, hiding her hair under a black hat, holding a flashlight with a black sock wrapped around it, a backpack, and a crowbar that she tried to hide in a basement window. According to the arresting officer, she admitted she'd driven several hours to her estranged stepmother's house in order to take some property that had belonged to her late father, though the stepmother's laptop was also found in the backpack. She later tried to backtrack, saying that her stepmother has dementia and that she was conducting a wellness check. Here's the body cam footage.
Get on the ground. Hands behind your back.
There's some back to the control. About 451.
Carol? Yeah? It's Nicole. It's Nicole?
Oh, no.
I was just trying to get a couple of my dad's things because he wouldn't talk to me anymore.
She also stole documents out of the house. She's my stepdaughter.
I didn't steal any documents. How did I steal documents?
Cool, what's your last name?
Mitchell.
You had your aunt Nancy do it.
30 Becker Route 1015.
No one did anything.
Was there Nicole Mitchell in the house?
Stand up. Check it.
No one stole anything here, Carol. I don't have anything on
Take
me.
her out if you want to talk to her.
Not tonight.
Got anything on you?
No. I have a flashlight. That's it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, transitioning right here for 1015.
10-4, 10-15. Becker, you can clear 10-33.
10-4 clear, 1033 at 452. And I see a Nicole Mitchell in-house.
Is it Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Mitchell? Mitchell. What's your date of birth?
10-4.
Footage from when the officer read her rights shows her admitting, "I know I did something bad," and beginning to cry about her military retirement. She was at the time still serving and was able to somehow retire after the incident. She also told officers, "Clearly, I'm not good at this." All body cam footage involving the stepmother shows someone who seems very aware, coherent, and of sound mind, especially considering that she was woken up by an intruder at 4:30 in the morning. One of the officers during the trial also testified that there had been concerns that Mitchell had been there for a much darker purpose.
Did Ms. Mitchell express any other concerns to you at that time?
She did. She was very concerned that Nicole's purpose wasn't there to necessarily get items. She was more concerned possibly that Nicole might be trying to end Carol's life.
Meanwhile, because of the Democrats' narrow majority in the state Senate, they did anything and everything to try and keep her in her seat. There were calls for resignations and investigations that were all voted down. Trial was delayed so she could maintain her seat for full sessions. She was even able to vote on these matters herself, bringing up ethics complaints that also got swept under the rug. For the full details on the event and all of these shenanigans the Dems tried to pull to keep her in, you can check out my previous 2 videos, which I will put down in the description. Now, instead of pleading out, which is pretty surprising to me, honestly, Mitchell elected to go to trial. Her defense was that she didn't run when the cops were called, proving that she was a, quote, concerned child and not a thief. The argument is pretty flimsy, and they didn't even try to dispute that Mitchell had not been welcome in the home or even that she broke in. They argued that she broke in to check on her stepmother, instead that the state couldn't prove that she was there to steal. Except stepmom, as we saw from the footage, had no idea that Nicole was the bad guy, which shows Nicole didn't check on her. The footage also showed Nicole expressly state she was there to get things and not check on her. She basically made 3 separate confessions on tape. Needless to say, the jury only took 3 hours to deliberate and found her guilty of first-degree felony burglary and possession of burglary tools. On Monday, her defense attorneys announced that she will be resigning no later than 5 p.m. on August 4th. So she gave a 2 weeks notice so that she can, quote, wrap up outstanding legislative projects, aka in order to stay in her seat again as long as possible. She should have known that a conviction was possible given her outright confessions on tape and should have gotten everything in order long before now. There's no excuse for this. And quite frankly, she's lucky that the judge didn't remand her into custody right there on the spot. But of course, she is a politician, so... Sentencing isn't scheduled until September 10th, and she will remain free until then. She faces a mandatory minimum of 180 days in jail, and again, seeing as she's a politician, I expect her sentence to be light. Meanwhile, one of the big bills going through the state legislature is a bill to disarm concealed carry permit holders at the state capitol in the name of security. I'm sure that she and the Democrats are very disappointed that she's not going to get a chance to vote on that one. As for who will replace her, Tim Walz is expected to announce a special election very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, aside from sentencing, that wraps up the Nicole Mitchell saga. You guys know the drill for all of the algorithm things. Please do them. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there and happy shooting.